Ladies and gentlemen, this is week 1 of the Metagame VGC Draft League featuring my team, the Light Up Lanoons, versus Gusta's team, the Mediocre Malamoys. Now, before I get into the breakdown, let me introduce y'all to the team really quick because I haven't made a proper introduction yet. This is the Light Up Lanoons. We got a team of 10 here. First draft pick is the Sneasler, one of the most toxic Pokemon I could have drafted, with Dire Claw, sending people to sleep at random, causing paralysis at random, poison at random. This thing has the potential to be a giant threat. And looking at his team, this needs to go stupid, right? We have Indeedee Male to set up Psychic Terrain and enable psychic based strategies such as Psy Spam. You know, that's why I have Armor Rouge next. Armor Rouge with Expanding Force. These two can just click like psychic moves all day, and you can just wipe. It can just wipe you if you're not ready, right? My next pick was Fungus. Now, Amoonguss was actually sniped by Snow, but even if it wasn't, Amoonguss was kind of, a lot of points. I already have my 3 big spends here, and Sneasler, Indeedee Male, and Armor Rouge. And I could have chosen Indeedee Male, but I actually decided to go against that, and I thought I'd regret this, but I actually didn't end up regretting this, and you'll see why later. So yeah, I choose Fungus with an Eviolite. It has, I think, a around the same bulk as Amoonguss. It's even slower if I want to set up Trick Room, which I usually do with my Indeedee. I have Altaria as my next pick because it's a lot of weather-based teams, and I have some experience actually using Altaria. Altaria doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it doesn't need to do damage. It gets Parashong, gets some pretty nasty status moves, honestly. My next pick is a Arachnid. I needed something that could benefit from Trick Room, and Arachnid is a really bulky water type, really good into some teams. I'll talk about it more in a little bit. We have Dugtrio. With Arena Trap, I can actually go for Dugtrio plus Altaria and have Paris Trap mode, which I know a lot of people are not going to know how to play around. So that's what Dugtrio is for. Arena Trap's pretty good. My next pick is Cottony. I might want to change the weather at times. Like, let's say I want to set up Sun. I don't know. I don't even know if this thing gets Sun moves with a sunny day, but it can do that. It can do Fake Tears. It doesn't get Tailwind, but it gets a lot of amazing supporting moves. And it costs a lot less than Whimsicott. My next pick, and this was a baller pick, is Scraggy. For 1 point, I get a Scraggy. Now, Scraggy actually won, I believe, a regional recently, but that was in Reg G with Calyrex Ice using Coaching, Fake Out, some other moves as well. It's a really, really, really good support Pokemon, and with Foul Play, you don't have to worry about whatever its attack set is. You don't really have to worry about its attacking. You just focus more on its bulk. And yeah, Scraggy is a really good pick for me. And with everybody spending all the points so early, I still have 20 points left with all my weaker picks, and so for my last 20 points, I went ahead and went with Goldengo. Now, if anybody else sniped Goldengo, this actually would have been a problem for me because my team does not have a lot of answers to ghost types, let alone steel ghost types, and having Goldengo on my team just means I can click Nasty Plot and make it rain all I want. Yeah, Goldengo's a really, really, really good pick in this metagame. So let's go ahead and get right into the breakdown of week 1 versus Gusta. Now, as we were seeing in the speed matchup chart, I do have kind of a major advantage in that Sneasler is one-hit KOing most of these Pokemon here, like our Caladon, Comfey, Antler, Sinistcha. Does really good into those. Goldengo also goes stupid. It's not worried about Electroshot as much. Yeah, it has Thunderbolt. It gets access to a lot of good coverage moves like Thunderbolt that can be used against Pelipper. It can kind of just sit on this entire team because Goldengo has really good special defense, and this entire team's like just attacking with only the special defense. What else? Anything else? Altaria looks pretty good here. This is obviously a rain center team. Armor Rouge is probably not being brought. Scraggy, I can bring Scraggy, but Intimidate's not really doing very much. But yeah, overall, I would say I have the advantage in this, although it is a Caladon rain, so advantage isn't really anything. But let's go ahead and look at the team that I have built, and I'll explain the process of the team as I go through each mod. So the first draft I did is obviously Sneasler. Sneasler was stupid into Archaludon. It's like my main Archaludon answer. Archaludon is an extremely bulky Pokemon. With stamina, it's just going to keep raising its defenses, and then with an Assault Vest, it's pretty hard to break it. Honestly, it's probably going to get one to two attacks off before you can really get a good hit off it. And with Terra, it makes it even harder. But we do have Terra. Terra open sheet, so you can see what Terra is. So this Sneasler, I've decided to run Expert Belt Terra Stellar with Close Combat, Dire Claw, U-Turn, and Protect. I give it max attack EV so it can, really do as much damage as it can. And this Sneasler is just like outspeeding the entire team, so I went ahead and give it max speed and a little bit of HP, so that if it wants to survive a move, it can. I made it adamant instead of timid because, like I said, I'm already naturally outspeeding every mon unless he uses Tailwind. And I mean, even then, I'm not bringing Unburden. I'm bringing Poison Touch, just to really, really be extra toxic. But yeah, I'm expecting him to bring Tailwind this week. And honestly, one of the key threats I didn't even mention yet. Let me go back. One of the key threats I forgot to mention is Basculegion. And with Swift Swim or Choice Scarf, this thing is a giant threat to my team, which is why I have Choice Scarf, Max Speed, Shadow Ball, Goldingo, with Terra Electric to resist what's his name, Archaludon's electric moves and Pelipper's flying moves as well. Electric is just a pretty good Terra type into his team, to be honest. Make It Rain, good spread moves. Thunderbolt to hit Pelipper, and Trick is the really once I get rid of Basculegion, Trick can really ruin a Pokemon. Like if I give this to an Archaludon, it's gonna be forced to click that electric move, and I can honestly, I should make this Terra Ground. I think I might. God, I know I'm making the breakdown right now, but I'm actually thinking about making it Terra Ground right now. Oh, but no, it gives me a boost in the Thunderbolt, but I don't need that. Yeah, I'm making this Terra Ground. If I trick an Archaludon into Terra Electric, not Terra Electric, Electro Shot, and then whatever, this, it just ruined. It can't touch me. My next set to deal with the threat of my life, Basculegion, is this stupid bulky Arachnid. I actually need to change these EVs because I gave it an Assault Vest just now. But yeah, I actually don't need all this special defense. But this special defense is so I can live a +1 Electric Shot from Archaludon. As you can tell, I'm absurdly scared of Archaludon. I don't like that Pokemon. I'm actually going Water Absorb instead of the normal Water Bubble because as you may notice, I actually don't have a single water move on this team. I'm not worried about getting burnt at all or anything like that. So Water Absorb is just really good into all the water moves. The Basculegion is gonna click, and if Basculegion dares switch into my Archaludon, I have Infestation to trap it on the field with Terra Electric, Terra Blast to just 2-hit KO it. Leech Life is if Sinistcha wants to come in and try to do any healing stuff, I can kill it. I can get a lot of HP back with that. And then Miracle is also for Archaludon. If it wants to go on an Electro Shot with me, I can. If I want to switch it, if I don't want to Terra my thing or my Terra's exhausted, I can just Mirror Code it and I can do 50% of its HP with that. So yeah, I need to change these EVs out. I have Indeedee to set up Trick Room because although my entire team pretty much outspeeds it, that doesn't matter if he sets up Tailwind. So I want to have an answer to that, and that's why I have Trick Room. With Trick Room and Expanding Force, this thing's going to be doing a lot of damage, even through the resist. And Helping Hand's going to help things like Sneasler get that KO that it needs to kill Archaludon. Obviously, I can't use Helping Hand with Goldingo, but it's going to help out with that. It's going to help out with the Arachnid as well. And then Protects just so I don't die. I gave it a Psychic Seed so it could survive even more special attack moves. And I did forget to change it. Oh, no, I didn't. I gave it Terra Psychic because I wanted to do as much damage with Expanding Force. And I made it Timid just so, yeah. And next is my other two Trick Room supporters. We have Eviolite, Regenerator, Fungus with Terra Ghost so I can avoid Fake Out from something. I think something has Fake Out. I think Alolan Raichu might have it. I don't remember. But yeah, I give it max special defense because like I said, this entire team is just a special defensive attacking team, and I want this thing to survive and disrupt any game plans, right? I give it max HP. I gave it a little 4 in defense. I also made it calm because, like I said, just an entirely special attacking team. I gave it Sport and set anything like Arcalodon or Basque Legion to sleep. This thing lives a Basque Legion hit, I'm pretty sure. Rage Powder will force the target to hit me if it's not running safety goggles. I have Clear Smite if Arcalodon gets a little too out of control. And I have Protect. I have a lot of Arcalodon answers. And last but not least is a Focus Sash Cottony with a minus special defense. Minus special defense nature. 252 speed, 252 HP. I can live some defensive move, but this thing's trying to die from... This thing's pretty much trying to die from any special attack move, but I gave it a Focus Sash so I could use my Endeavor, right? If he wants to bring, what's his name, Pelipper enemy, I have Sunny Day on Prankster to get rid of that immediately. And if he clicks any of the wrong moves, I have Encore to lock him into a move, which has really good synergy into like Encore and then go Dingo, make it rain. That's the same thing as a trick, right? Just probably put more Terror Grounds on here if I want to do anything like that. And then I have Taunt, so Tailwind won't go up, or if they want to use any status moves. And I have Terror Dark if Comfy wants to go for like Taunt, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the breakdown for this week. I'm gonna change this thing's EVs really quickly, and then I'm gonna cut right into the battle, which is gonna be actually tomorrow because I'm recording this the day before the battle. I have an exam tomorrow. Wish me luck on that, guys. But yeah, let's get right into the battle, ladies and gentlemen. Alright guys, we're about to get into the match. Before I do, I want to go over really quick changes. I re-EV'd this. This is going to live a +2 Arcalodon Electro Shot. And then I changed this to Terra Ground. Let's go ahead. Get this game started. Let's see what he brought. Alright. That's right. Alright, we expected these 3 in Arcalodon, Pelipper, and Basque Legion. I wasn't expecting Lone Electro. Wasn't expecting Lapras. I kind of expected Sinistcha. No Comfey though, so interesting. Terra Stellar, Terra Grass. I'm gonna have fun. Let me see here. I think I already told myself I want to bring Cottony, and then I want to bring. Ooh. I'm gonna bring you. I'm gonna hold off Aquid until the next game. But do I want to bring in DD or do I want to bring? I think he's in Tailwind. I'm bringing in DD. I'm gonna go ahead and taunt you. Oh, it's just I gotta get out of here. I think this thing outspeeds me. Is she gonna click Psychic move into me? Gonna click Psychic move into me then. What do I want to do here? I think. Yeah, in DD. Wait, taunt that. Oh, I'm so stupid. Spanning Forest, you click that? Are you serious? Crazy. Do I care this? Not without Trick Round. Oh, but I'm faster than this. I'm click Expanding Force. Endeavor. I didn't think this thing would click Expanding Force. Nasty plots up. That's gonna be your demise. Yeah. Get rid of that. I burn it. I think I might go Dingo here. You can go ahead and click Make It Rain. Expanding Force. Yep. Pretty safe. I do need to switch this thing out though. This is where I click. This is where I click Trick Room. Oh, I think I'm gonna die. If this thing sash if it hasn't. Or not. Terror style of this. You didn't rationalize yet. I'm gonna go protect. And then I'm just gonna make sure you don't tell in here. I don't really care if you click thing again. Click thing again, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Didn't end up clicking it again. Do I go for double protect? No, I'm just gonna get an extra shot in. Let me see here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to trick room, but I'm gonna try. I wasn't able to. Alright, so I'm just gonna click direct ground into this. You can weather ball me though. I don't know if it's actually worth tearing here. I do have free make it rain though. Is it clear? Better click shadow ball? Or better click shadow ball? Oh, this thing's faster, wow. That's just gonna KO me. Alright, that's game one right there. I lose game one. See how I can readjust. I guess I just want to bring out... I don't think I got enough out of my gold ding. I'm gonna bring it out early. I think Cottony was good here. I don't think Ndidi was doing anything. I'm actually gonna front this instead. Leave the same. Expected that. And I can just shadow bond with either slot pretty free. But you don't really threaten me, so I'm just gonna click this. Well, actually, I'm just gonna click this and then taunt you. Is that better? Yeah, I think it's better. It's gonna KO that and you're not gonna be able to do anything. That was much better turn one for me. That's a much better turn one for me. Go ahead and do that. Sunny day. Yep. I mean, obviously he knows I have sunny day, but... Well, there was shadow ball or not. I was shadow ball this. See, rid of its sash. This isn't really doing anything to me anymore. There's Matcha Gotcha, but I don't really care about Matcha Gotcha. Let me... and that. That was a good read. I need to get rid of this thing. I'm just gonna weather bomb again. I might die. I should probably get rid of this thing then, huh? Yeah, that. Come on, check again. Don't burn me. Don't burn, no burn. Okay. No burn. And a quick rage powder here. When my Terra Ground Fungus comes in. I don't think this will even KO, right? Maybe it's better just Terra Stellar. Probably better just Terra Stellar here. Yeah, it's probably better because there's no point. Like, I don't take any damage, but I'm just gonna click move afterwards. I don't have an answer to that if I don't kill him now, though. I'm stupid. What? It's Stalwart! Oh my god. Stalwart. I think I just lose off of that. I just lose off of that? Two demons here. Yeah. This Sinister, I don't have any answers for that. Think Stalwart the whole time. Oh my god. He just completely invalidated my Fungus. This Fungus can't do anything. That's insane. What do you even do? I just have to hope this does anything. Not what I wanted. That's gonna be it. Man, I didn't think he'd counter my Fungus so badly. I don't think I have anything to beat this. Wait, is that it? Is there a way? Wait, I'm so bulky. Is there a way? Guys, is there a way? Is there a way? Okay, so now we know that Fungus isn't very good though. Hey, do I win this? I'm doing more. Wait, how am I? I'm doing more. That's actually funny. Nah, never mind. It left there. And then never mind. I lost. Oh, I got that wrong. There's no way I win this anymore. Can't spore it. Wow. I didn't expect Sin's China. Wow. That actually sucks. Man. Oh my. I lose week 1. It'll take a while, but I do lose week 1. I don't do enough damage. Now I get burned. That's it. Oh, man. Thought I would beat this thing. Man. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't like Arcella. That's alright though. We do end up losing week 1, guys. Should have. Ah, oh, man. Man. Well, I'll see y'all next week. We do unfortunately lose week 1, 0-2. We will bounce back there when we have to fight. But yeah.